Do we have a problem with the Bears drafting an injured offensive tackle out of the Ivy League in the third round here?
Well, they did know about it. I mean, they knew about the quad injury, but it does seem very Bears, right? To draft the guy out of the Ivy League that's injured, happens to be a huge Bears fan, can't practice on the first day of rookie minicamp. You want to see him against this level up of competition, but probably have to wait till training camp.
Yeah, I'm like, I just. So we're talking about Kiran Amegadjie, the offensive tackle out of Yale. And we knew about this quad injury. We talked about it. We had his coach from Yale on last week. But at no point during any of this, and I believe the Bears said he was medically cleared during the pre-draft process, which is why they drafted him. And I'm sure now in hindsight, they meant cleared as in this isn't a reason not to draft him. But he's not done recovering from the injury. And Flus said today that he's not going to participate in rookie minicamp and wouldn't be participating in the offseason program really as he continues to get over this injury. It also provides a little bit more context. I think to why Ryan Poles very quickly on draft night said that, more likely he would use this first year as a developmental year before he would, realistically have a chance to become a starter. So not necessarily doubting any of that, but I'm just like, I seemed a little bit of a surprise today, us finding like, oh, by the way, this guy's not going to be available in the offseason program.
Yeah, I didn't get super excited by the pick in the moment, but I do like their philosophy, by the way, trying to hit the home run that this guy, if he grows into his talent, and we've had Tony Reno, the head coach of Yale, on, and we had Brian Griffin, the head coach at Hinsdale Central, on, and obviously these guys are speaking incredibly well of Kiran, and I'm not ruling him out at all. But it was a little bit odd. We drafted the guy that played 4 games because he had a massive quad injury, who's still not ready to be on the field, but we're so sure about his talent. That's I
guess why didn't they just say that the night he got drafted? The whole laying it out there would have been, I don't know, a little bit. I'm not terribly worried about it. I am into like the vibes of picks when they first come, pretty quickly you pick up on these things, and it's just this one's certainly not as smooth as obviously Caleb or Roma Dunze's been so far.
Yeah, and he was out there at the practice field while some of the offensive line were doing their drills. He was kind of mirroring it off to the side, kind of trying to do some of the stuff there. So it's not like he was absent. So he was out there getting the mental reps. Obviously, he's learning everything in the the film room as well and getting the installs and stuff. So there's still valuable experience he's gaining, but you do have to be out there physically doing the things. And unfortunately, you just won't be able to see Kiran for until mid-July.
Yeah. And it does matter because this guy who did play in the Ivy League and has not faced FBS level talent, let alone NFL talent. And, hopefully he'll be good to go in 100% for training camp, but he's going to be thrown in the fire, and it is definitely going to be an adjustment. So any of these reps are big reps.
We all silly like the mayor.